stock futures inched higher on Tuesday, September 19, putting markets on track for more records as the Federal Reserve meets to discuss monetary policy. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures were up 0.08%, S&P 500 futures added 0.08%, and Nasdaq futures increased 0.1%. A generally upbeat mood propelled stocks upward the day before, pushing the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average to new heights. The S&P 500 traded above a record level of 2,500 and set a new high for its second day in a row, while the Dow settled at a record for the fifth day. The Nasdaq missed a new milestone. The monetary policy arm of the Fed, the Federal Open Market Committee, will conclude a two-day meeting with an announcement on Wednesday afternoon, followed by Chair Janet Yellen's press conference. Markets have priced in a zero chance of change to U.S. interest rates, but near certainty to the Fed beginning to unwind its $4.5 trillion balance sheet, a process it previously said it would begin relatively soon. If the signals are right, then this week should mark the point when the Fed finally begins the long overdue process of unwinding its bloated balance sheet, said Aberdeen Standard Investments investment manager James Sept. That would make it a milestone in the post-crisis monetary experiment. Moving out of this parallel universe of endless liquidity is going to be a fraught process, he added. No one's done it before, so no one can credibly claim to know what will happen. We are very early on in the process, but, so far financial markets have largely remained unmoved and unencumbered by the prospect of falling, as opposed to endless liquidity. Fed funds futures are currently pricing in a nearly 61% chance of a 25 basis point increase at the December meeting, putting the federal funds rate at 1.25% to 1.5%. If you would like to receive the free 5 Things You Must Know newsletter, please register here. President Donald Trump will address the UN General Assembly on Tuesday in what is expected to be a speech outlining strategy in dealing with North Korea. The authoritarian country has conducted a number of missile tests in recent weeks, with 2 of the devices flying over Japan, and has threatened to bomb U.S. territory Guam. The North Korean threat has unsettled markets since its return to headlines in early August. In economic news, housing starts declined by 0.8% to a seasonally adjusted rate of 1.18 million in August. That decrease matched estimates. Building permits rose by 5.7% to a rate of 1.3 million, slightly higher than an expected 1.22 million. Import and export prices moved higher in August, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Import prices increased by 0.6%, higher than an expected 0.4%. Excluding fuel, prices rose 0.3%. Export prices rose by 0.6%, triple the expected increase. AutoZone Incorporated ASO rose nearly 5% in pre-market trading following a better-than-expected fourth quarter. The car parts retailer earned $15.27 a share over the 3-month period, up from $14.30 a year earlier. Adjusted earnings of $5.18 a share beat estimates by 7 cents. Revenue increased by 3.3% to $3.51 billion, edging out estimates of $3.49 billion. Domestic same-store sales increased 1%, falling short of an expected 1.6%. Steelcase Incorporated SCS added more than 5% after exceeding earnings consensus over its recent quarter. Second quarter net income was flat at 31 cents a share, but beat estimates of 23 cents. Revenue increased just over 2% to $775.6 million, but missed expectations for $757.4 million. Third quarter guidance also came in lower than estimated. The company anticipates 21 cents to 25 cents a share, below a projected 28 cents. Synchronous Technologies Incorporated SNCR moved sharply lower in pre-market trading after its largest shareholder, Cirrus Capital Group, backed off of previous interest in an all-cash acquisition. Cirrus said it could potentially pursue other deals with the company, and Synchronous said active discussions are still ongoing. Updated from 7:40 a.m. Eastern Time, September 19. More of what's trending on the street.